big tech battle is heating up, but this time it is not the regulators that are aiming at the tech giants. It's the tech giants aiming at each other. The fight at hand, Apple is limiting the data that companies can collect to show you ads. Is that privacy protection, or is it a plot to make digital businesses like Facebook pay an Apple tax? John Fort breaks it down in On the Other Hand. John, who's right?
Well, Becky, I'm not going to tell you that Apple's a champion of the little guy in every case. I mean, this is the same company that started selling $550 headphones this week. But this time, Apple is absolutely right. I mean, here's what the fight is about. Much of the Internet lives off of targeted ads, and companies secretly follow you around the Internet and watch what sites you visit and use that information to show you ads to make you buy stuff. Facebook and Google are the kings of this, and it makes them tons of money. In the latest version of its operating system, iOS 14, Apple is saying enough. We don't like you secretly snooping on our users. So from now on, Facebook and others, if you want to follow them from website to website, you have to ask. If the user says okay, you can follow them. If they say no, you can't. Now, as a consumer, I love this. I try to log out of Facebook and Google, practice good Internet hygiene, but the system's crooked. Most of the Internet economy right now is based on surveillance, companies stalking us and using the information to sell us stuff. That's twisted, and it takes a bold move like Apple's to get us to a better place, Becky.
Yeah, I'm with you on that side. I mean, I think it's crazy that you have zero leverage as a consumer in any of these issues. We don't have any leverage because we're the little guy, but when you have another big company fighting for you, it means that, yeah, there is somebody on your side and maybe you do have a choice in this. But I guess the question comes down to, can the Internet as we know it exist without those targeted ads?
Well, on the other hand, Apple's probably not doing this just to protect the chastity of the iPhone user's data. I mean, Apple wants control. Look, the modern Internet is built on an understanding. There are two major ways services get paid for. Either you pay directly to use a service, like Netflix does, or you get access free and look at ads like Facebook does. Now, over the past 20 years, countless businesses have built their models on this understanding. There are a lot of problems with the treatment of information online. We got political misinformation, we got hate speech and propaganda, we got hacks and breaches, we got foreign attempts to interfere in elections. Targeted ads are not the big problem here. And as a matter of fact, most people like them. By attacking targeted ads, what Apple's doing is trying to force more businesses out of the advertising model and onto a paid use model. And because Apple's got a stranglehold on the premium audience, that means Apple will get to tax those transactions back. I mean, Facebook is right to call Apple out on this one.
I know you always look for the two sides. I think your first argument was stronger this time, and I'm starting to wonder if your first argument is always the stronger one. But, John, thank you. There are two sides to every story. I
try to switch them up, Becky. I try to switch them up.
Okay. I like it. Good to hear from you, John. We'll talk to you soon.
Shepard Smith here. Thanks for watching CNBC on YouTube.